We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here at the start of a new season.
So
I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight,
Notre Dame, Monty Williams.
Richard Jefferson.
I don't know what happened to the Notre Dame men's basketball team this year.
Joining us courtside.
I forgot to do the King shoes.
Thank you very much.
Oops.
Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more.
But,
David, thanks.
Man,
Sacramento starting 5.
I got to go up against my boy Jabari. I'm playing the Stoudemire. I decided to let Mikal Bridges be the starter. Let Sean Marion come off the bench.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. Stoudemire out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Nash in at the point. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Isn't that the head coach of Boston?
Excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase
like these moves,
all the hard work they put in during the offseason. Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Booker the pass to Nash. Bridges against Barnes. Here's Nash. Count the basket.
Oh, Steve.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Now
here's bump of Jabari though back to his
Sabonis kicks to Barnes. Bridges against Burks. Outside Fox.
That was supposed
to the paint. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Damn. See, they don't never let you go back up as quick.
Defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Booker outside. Stoudemire against Parker. Shot from the low block. Ayton trying to break free. And Stoudemire puts it in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Fox passes
my
to
boy
Barnes.
Jabari got the first point.
Fox.
I don't want to have to bust your ass, man. Don't try to go out here and embarrass
Burks
me.
looking around.
Look at the top of the
Pass
key.
to Barnes. 6 to shoot.
I called it out, Nash. You should have stepped out there.
Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease. Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Now, here's Sabonis. Back to Fox. The 10-footer. Yep, that one goes in there.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
Don't make me throw you down like Donovan Mitchell threw down. What's his name?
Inside, certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Bridges against Barnes.
I ain't want to go to the top of the key.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stoudemire.
Oh, yes! And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fox against
keep
Nash.
moving on me, damn it.
Barnes outside. Latrey. That one misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ayton the pass to Bridges. And Ayton the bucket on the assist for Bridges.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Barnes outside. Fox kicks to Burks. Pass to Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark.
Steve,
Phoenix leading by
out.
6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
Damn.
And they're finding the weak spots.
Just like whatever.
And attacking. And this offense is in
I need a timeout, man.
Rhythm. And you can see how
we already knew the game wasn't going to be pretty. It's the Kings, man.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And here are the Kings now. following the score by Phoenix. Fox looking it over. From deep. The long distance three is big. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Booker outside. Back to Nash. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Fox, the bounce pass. Burks kicks to Fox. Parker outside.
That's your man.
Burks in the corner.
Yeah, get your ass back over there.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs.
I turned up everybody hard fouls because I got tired of seeing the game where they were just letting like some of the dumbest ass trick shots go in. So everybody does a hard foul. Hopefully that prevents all the dumbass trick shots.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now, here's Nash. Ayton, the pass to Stoudemire. He gets that one. 6 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Now, here's Fox.
Where you going, Devin?
5 points in the game.
Oh.
And Parker, here we go. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And he's able to get it back. And stolen by Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix. Sean Marion is checked in for Bridges. Then for the Kings, Murray comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Burks.
Front
Free
court
throw
on
drops
fire.
for Ayton. You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being 1 game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has
y'all gotta
working
stop
out,
that.
and their fans
Y'all gotta fix that damn
They
glitch, bro.
love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Suns leading by 10.
Okay, Sean
Nash
Marion
kicks to
in the
Marion.
Matrix.
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down
My
low.
boy, the
It's been a
Matrix.
mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray outside.
Look at that defense by the Matrix.
Nash against Fox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Nah, Devin Booker ran into that one. That was sold.
Giving the ball away far too easily. When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Marion.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
This is to Ayton. Back to Marion. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Come on, rookie.
Keegan Murray.
Going up against the Matrix.
Get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
The first one falls. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top.
Oh, shit. I'm looking at the wrong side. I was looking at 8, thinking that was me.
Round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. In the corner.
Where you going, dumbass?
And it's good on the assist by
You a dumbass.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get...
I don't know why the computer does that.
Off the catch, you have done your job.
Nash, the pass to Booker.
I didn't press the go out that far, bro.
Nash against Fox. 16 feet away. Count it. And the Suns lead by 13.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray outside. And the pass to Parker. Now here's Hield.
Hey, step your ass out there.
Jump shot is good that time. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
Scoring close in. Hield is more
Jabari, yo.
Nash kicks to Murray. Fox against Nash. Marion outside, down low. Stoudemire, the pass to Ayton. Count the bucket.
He going to the bench.
He's got a free throw coming up as well.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
I should have realized and passed it to him sooner. I should have realized he was going to come cut to the basket.
To find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Pollard, he's checked in for Sabonis, and it's Jackson in for Fox. Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now here's Hield. He's got 5. Passes it to Pollard.
Bobby Jackson in the game. I see.
It's Murray. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Hield. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And for Hield, it's about taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he is a real weapon.
The 19-foot shot. The shot's good from Nash. Nash has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Sorry, Bobby.
Opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
I'm on the bench.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Pollard. Murray comes in for Barnes, and it's Fox in for Jackson.
I did just automatically run me over that way.
Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Lee out there with Carter. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And they double up Murray. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The
Rookie.
Signals a jump ball here.
Rookie.
Jump ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Suns leading by 7. Lee kicks to Carter. Inside. Here's Stoudemire. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 8 points for Amari Stoudemire.
I mean, the number of points they've scored.
Only one rebound, though.
Already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Hield. Back to Fox. Hield right side. Poke loose. Now Carter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Stephen Hunter.
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Right side, Sabonis.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Johnson gets the lead. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Damn it. Why'd you wait so long to pass the ball up?
Pass to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Fox has got 16 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
There's the pass to Johnson. And the ball out of play. The Kings.
Damn, Steven, you did what I did. You overplayed the rebound.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9 points. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. As De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Lee passes to Carter. Lee outside. From 13. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings trail by 7.
Well, I only got one rebound.
Again, Sacramento.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
And here is Lee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Carter finds Stoudemire. Over Parker. Stoudemire.
They didn't do what I pressed to do.
And the Suns.
They gave me an extra damn move.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The wide open look here for Fox. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And first time out of the game called for.
That's what I started back in. But his last possession.
That's right, Sun fans. Time to make some noise for you, Sun dancers. Give it up once again for your Suns youth dance team, everybody.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. Nash kicks to Murray. Back to Nash. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the
What is Stoudemire doing?
Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there last time.
The hell we
Let's
looking
hear
at?
from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well,
and that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third
I
quarter
really
about
got
to
to eat.
start.
Man. I'm starving.
See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, Buck.
See, look, I haven't played in a minute. I forgot I can cut through the halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan.
Giving Nash that work.
Out and executing it. Terrific job.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Kings trail by 7.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach. There was almost universal praise for that move.
On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Domantas Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Barnes, and it's Parker in at the power forwards position. Clock at 4. Burks for 3. It's hauled in
My ball.
by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he is.
I don't know what took y'all so long on the damn fast break right there.
Confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
Sabonis against Ayton. Sabonis, the pass to Parker, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
It made me move too far. I ain't pressed the analog that far.
And get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Stoudemire inside. He's against Parker. And
They didn't give me the animation I was looking for.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Barnes outside. Kicks to Burks. Over Bridges. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges,
Oh, hell, I lost my man.
allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Here's Barnes. It's good from about 19 feet. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Fox against Nash. At the top of the key, Stoudemire. Here's Ayton. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Passes it to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Parker. Nash with the block.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Bridges with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Stoudemire, and Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking
cutting me
machine
out
there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Barnes outside. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
3-point field goal.
Fox has got 21 in the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Bridges against Barnes. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Barnes kicks to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bridges against Burks. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Booker.
House in the house.
Pass to Stoudemire. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside. And looking back to that,
waiting for y'all to score again. I was going to call timeout.
This guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his league in college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns. The Suns making a switch here. Charge is checked in, and Nash no good on that one. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship
ever. Oh, because Pollard in the game.
Those are the facts.
Okay.
They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So, for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all...
The Kings trail by 18. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Nash in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Burks with the steal. Here's Murray. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Booker against Burks. For 3, Bridges. A second chance effort. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And there's the pass to Burks. He kicks it to Murray. Knocked away and stolen by Booker. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Yep, game over.
Got 13 points in the second half.
They don't want
with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Fox kicks to Murray. Passes to Parker. Now here's Burks. Defended by Bridges. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And the rejection by Eaton. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in for Murray. Phoenix leading by 20. Booker the pass to Nash. Barnes against Bridges. For 3. Booker sinks the three-pointer.
At the other, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up top, Burks. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Booker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's 12 points for Devin Booker.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And the Kings look a whole lot different than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Some changes for Phoenix. Hunter's checked in for Stoudemire. Johnson comes in for Booker.
What the hell was that?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bounce pass from Burks. Fox dishes to Barnes to end the run, and that one drops. 6 points for Harrison Barnes. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Fades and shoots. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
I don't understand that. Why would the point guard be down there for a rebound? 2K, get it together.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Bridges with the steal. Here's Nash. It's tipped. Fox with the steal.
I forgot. I turned off the button. That's what's wrong.
Parker outside. And he drives in. Back to Fox. Pass to Burks. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break, and I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than that.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather it bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Defensive foul, Scott Pollard. Third personal foul.
Timeout called, the Suns.
At the line for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. One shot. Suns timeout. That's right, Suns.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
How many rebounds do I even have?
It's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
Those shoes are so unattractive.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pass to Barnes. Fox with it. Sabonis.
Why was he looking like that?
Sacramento moving it around. And stolen by Nash. Good once again. That makes it 8 for 9 this game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Back to Fox. The pass to Pollard. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller.
Somebody know how to pass it right to him.
6'6", 6'7" guy.
Yes, that's
without
true.
me having to call for it.
Starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Right side, Fox. On the money from 12 feet away. Fox has got 23 points.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Phoenix calls timeout. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and
Out the game.
every penny of that.
So it's the Suns winning easily.
Good job, Coach.
This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have
Notre
to
Dame.
appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize he had that many points.